Hello, and welcome to Rush for Travels. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to just jump back on and just talk to you guys and kind of explain to you why I started this channel and why I love to travel. Um, as a young kid, me and my family didn't travel too much, so unfortunately, I didn't get to see too many places around the world. I really wish I would. I always thought about going places, but unfortunately, my family just wasn't a traveling family. I mean, we did trips here and there throughout the United States. We're originally from Arkansas, so we had family there, so we'd go visit during the summer times. We saw the Grand Canyon, went to Disneyland, Oregon, Arizona, but Las Vegas when I got a little older, but nothing as far as, as what we do now with our family. Hawaii, Mexico, Dominican Republic, Puerto Vallarta, Canada. My wife's been to Europe. So that's nothing compared to what we do now. And I really hope to be able to travel with my kids and my wife and my family in general. So I just thought I'd take a couple of minutes to talk to you guys, tell you my why. I've been a couple places, and what I've learned is that when people understand your why, they tend to connect a little better. So my why is my family. I am married with two kids, my lovely daughters, my lovely wife. We love to travel. I love to travel. So what we're going to experience and show you here is that our love for travel is going to grow, hopefully, with this channel. So hopefully we can share these memories we're trying to make with our family, with our children, and maybe with friends as well. So if they come along for their journey, we'll definitely put them on if they want to be on. If not, then we completely understand that. But I definitely wanted to get on here and tell you that me and my wife, we traveled extensively before we had kids. Once we got married, we went to Mexico a few times, Hawaii several times. Like I said before, Dominican Republic, Costa Rica. We've been to so many different places throughout the United States. My wife's been to Europe. I haven't been yet. Hopefully we can go soon and experience it with my kids. Maybe some in-laws, they want to go as well. So hopefully we can experience that sometime soon. But just as far as what we do and why we love traveling, we love it for the memories. I mean, you buy presents for your kids and they tend to forget them and leave them or lose them, misplace them. But when we go on trips, they never forget them. They always want to go back. As soon as we get back, they want to go back. Are we going to go back tomorrow? Are we going to go back next week? And it's like, no, sorry, we're not going to go there for a while, but hopefully we can soon. So I'm definitely going to try to get them to understand that these trips we're going to be on are special, that they should try to remember what we're going to be doing. And hopefully they can do the same thing for their kids when they get older. My wife, she enjoys traveling so much. She likes the relaxation, the away time from her stressful work, as well as just bonding with the kids, with us both working 40 plus hours a week, working remotely, and trying to help the kids with their homework and dinner and cleaning up, yard work. It can become more than a full-time job once you're out of your full-time job. So we want to make sure that we're able to spend that quality time with our kids. So with this channel, I'm going to try to see if we can do at least 2 weeks. We normally do about a week or so with a lot of weekend trips throughout the year. I'm going to try to do 2 full weeks, 2 destinations. They don't know yet, but that's going to be our top key. At least 2 weeks a year of traveling around. Hopefully we can get that taken care of as soon as possible, because we really want to get the girls to Hawaii this year. They want to go to Disneyland. My youngest has never been. So we want to try that out. So hopefully we can get that taped and we can get that on the channel for you guys soon. But if we can't, then hopefully next year we can. But hopefully you'll subscribe and you enjoy the content we have. That'll allow us to go on more trips, hopefully. And we'll see how that goes. So we plan on going to Hawaii, Mexico, Disneyland in the next year. So that's more than 2 weeks there. We want to try some rides. We want to try a couple other weekend trips, actually going to Seattle. So we'll see what we're going to be able to do with the kids. Like I said, I have some tips and tricks that I may be able to share with you as far as how we do it with our family, as far as how we get the cheapest possible packages, how we go about pricing things, where we look, what we do our research at, and also any other place that we have as far as timeshares that we've used, Airbnbs, just some tips and tricks that we've learned over the years when we've done our traveling. So hopefully we can pass those on to you. Hopefully it's not something you've already seen or know. But if it is, I mean, sometimes it's always good to hear it again or just be reminded. So what I want to do is just tell you why we travel. Like I said, our why is to bond, be with each other, be with our family, be with our friends, quality time, to be able to relax, to be able to unwind, to be able to not have to worry about the next meeting for the next day, the next appointment, what we might have missed for the day or for the week, and just to be able to enjoy each other. I love the smile that our kids have, the smile on their faces when they know that their parents are going to be there when they wake up. They're not going to be going off to work or a meeting. They're not going to be closing themselves in their office and talking on a Zoom call, which I know a lot of us are doing nowadays. So hopefully when we get on our trip, they'll be able to see that, hey, our mom and dad are going to be with us for this whole week, and we don't have to worry about tomorrow just getting up and they'll be on a meeting. So that's the why. We want to spend quality time with our kids. We want to spend quality time with each other. We also like the finer things. We love food. As you can see, with my size, I love to eat. Trying to cut back on that, but we'll see how that goes. But we love to eat. We love to have a couple of glasses of wine. I love some whiskey or brandy. So I'm definitely looking forward to even going and trying some nice bourbons, tequilas. I'll typically, do some tasting. I don't drink a lot, but I'll do a few tastings or a glass or two of wine. So definitely just to enjoy the finer things. We like to go there. Wherever we go, try some nice restaurants, not the touristy ones. We will try those here and there, but we found that the locals usually have the best reviews of where you should go and what is just a tourist trap. So we'll also share those when we go on our destinations, let you know some of the not so touristy places the locals like to go, where you can get the authentic taste of the region, of the area that you're going to be visiting. But just to go back to our why is we just love to relax. Also, my wife loves the beach. She loves the sun. She loves the beach. She loves to be in the water, on the water, above the water, parasailing, sightseeing, snorkeling. She snorkeled through caves. She's snorkeled up rivers that led to oceans. She's snorkeled pretty much everywhere we went that's had an ocean. She's got in and tried to find the best picture she can get of the fish, the prettiest turtles. If she can find dolphins, she swam with dolphins throughout the years. She's held lions, pet lions. She's gotten scratched by lions while she was holding them. We've swam with rays, manta rays, not stingrays. Held reptiles. We've went to zoos in different countries, and that's a story for another time. But we've been to so many different places. We've seen so many different things, from talking to monkeys and orangutans to petting bears in a zoo. So we definitely want to share those experiences with you. One of the most exciting things I think we've ever done, and after we looked back at it, was we went to Hawaii and we actually walked the volcano that was erupting in that time. We had actually my mother and my mother-in-law were both there. We just got to a point, some people got out and said, hey, the volcano's erupting. We usually go out and we try to find where the lava is. We said, hey, we're here, we're visiting too. Let's go. As we're walking out, it got kind of sketchy and a little scary because our soles of our shoes actually started to get warm and started melting in some places. So once that started happening, we'd run into a lava tube that wasn't as warm, as hot, and then try to see where we could find our way. This was at nighttime, so we're just looking at the red glow. We had our phones, cell phones with just the cameras on, a small flashlight. Unfortunately, the person that came, we followed out there, had done it several times. So they had a lantern, flashlight, a lamp above their head. So they were ready for whatever came their way. And when we got to the final location where the lava was actually pouring out, they had a hammer that they were able to stick out, grab some lava, throw it on the ground. And it was so cool. I hope my kids get to see something like that. I don't know if I would actually take them out there being a father, but I hope they get to see something like that in a safer, controlled manner. Um, but that was one of our excursions that we went on. I mean, we've always gone off the beaten path to find waterfalls, to find places to swim, to find holes, I mean, to dive into, from cenotes in Mexico, um, to rivers in Costa Rica. We've always tried so many different things, from zip lining, to, like I said before, snorkeling, parasailing, boat trips, yachts, deep sea fishing. So we're pretty adventurous when it comes to it. We try to do any and everything. One thing my wife has not done has been cliff diving. I did cliff dive on a couple places. There were, I would say, about 30 feet. So that's about the highest I've went so far, about 30, 35 feet. My wife, on the other hand, hasn't jumped into anything over 8 feet, but we're going to work on that. So when we do a video on that, I'm definitely going to spotlight that and highlight that video, because that's going to be a big accomplishment for her. And hopefully my kids will be able to jump from some of the lower heights as well. And I know if they jump, she will have to jump, just to show them that their mom is not scared and that they will not outdo their mom. I mean, our two little girls, like everyone knows, are almost the opposite. We have the oldest one who is very, very scared of things. I mean, I wouldn't say very scared, but she can be a little more frightened at first. But she tends to open up, and then she's the more adventurous one. So it's kind of a weird circumstance. And then we have the younger one who's, if daddy and mommy say it's safe, she'll do it. No matter what it is, she's ready to go. Head first, feet first, arms out, arms by her side. She's ready to go. She knows that we will not put her in a bad situation. Well, she thinks that. And she is ready to go head first into whatever we tell her to do. I mean, and as far as, 4th of July just passed, and with the fireworks going in front of her, we had some large ones going off, and she's just enjoying it so much, and it's just so loud, and she's just wants more. And my oldest one, who used to light fireworks with me when she was younger, around my youngest age, is just completely frightened and doesn't like them anymore. But then towards the end of the night, she opens up. Once my youngest one gets tired, the oldest one turns on, and she's ready to do fireworks. And at that time, it's too late. So we definitely want to travel. We have a couple of destinations we want to see, from going to see the hot air balloons parade that they have, the festival, going to see the waterfalls that we have along our California coast, going to, like I said before, where my daughters really want to go first is Hawaii. So we're going to try to make that happen, and we'll bring that to you guys. We're looking for a couple of places that we should stay at. So if you guys have any ideas or recommendations, send them my way. We've been to a couple places there, and we typically have stayed in like an Airbnb or timeshare type situation. So it'd be nice to see a couple residents that we can stay at. We love to just be able to sprawl out and not be in a hotel room. So we may just get a condo or something as well. But I do want to do a couple of reviews on hotels. So maybe we'll book one for there as well for a couple of nights. We also want to take them to Mexico. My youngest has been to Mexico when she was a baby. My oldest has been there when she was younger and when she was about 8 years old. So she still remembers it, and she just remembers getting the chocolate shakes or the chocolate drinks that they had for the kids. Also the fresh fruit. She loved the fresh fruit. She wanted fruit every day. When we first walked down, she's looking for the fruit, which was really surprising to me because they actually had her favorite desserts, but she wanted the fruit, which I'm happy. I'll take that as a win as a parent that your kid wants to get fruit for her dessert over the cakes and cookies and everything else and all inclusive. So my daughters love all inclusives. I love the all inclusives. My wife, she loves anywhere she gets to relax, which she gets to do that a little more with the all inclusives. But we're going to figure out where we're going to go. We're going to actually try to do some Airbnbs, show you some rental car places, some tricks, some hacks on how to use your points, some loyalty programs, as well as some apps and also packages and places you can put things together that'll help you out and try to get you the most bang for your buck. So definitely take the time to subscribe, share, and like if you can. I really appreciate it. Once again, we're here for Rush for Travels, and we will definitely try to make you guys want to watch us weekly and want to come back. So I'm going to try to do this as much as possible. Time gets short and time goes fast. So I'm going to try to get back to you guys within the next week or so. Hopefully you're enjoying this video, and I appreciate your guys' time. Thank you once again. And let me know if you guys have any other questions or anything. And you can also comment in the comment section, or you could just leave me a comment, but please definitely share, subscribe, and let me know of any topics you think that would be good to cover. Thank you. Bye.